be honest, man, life is crazy, but it's a blessing at the same time, man. Like, God definitely just been showing me a lot of like reality shifts, or just God's really just giving me a lot of epiphany moments, let me know that, that He's constantly guiding me, and that I just need to start taking this path seriously. You know what I mean? And I know that like once you start taking your path seriously, your journey seriously, because your life is like a garden, bro. The more stuff you do that's fruitful to your garden is going to grow. If you keep doing stuff that's breaking you down, you're going to have a decayed garden. So which one do you have? Do you have a decayed garden, or do you have a live garden? How I look at it is everybody got a certain journey they're supposed to go down. Everyone is not supposed to go down the same path as the other person. I heard this thing the other day. It was like, what's 2 plus 2? 4. What's 2 times 2? 4. They had the same beginning, right? And one person may say, man, why do I got to be so righteous, and I got to walk by God, and I got to do good by myself, I got to take care of myself, I got to do all this healthy stuff. But that person can do that and get the same result. Because, see, it looks the same in the beginning. They do like they look the same and get the same results at the end, right? Let me ask you this. What's 2 times 3? 6. What's 3 plus 2? 5. God didn't call you for addition, He called you for multiplication. You know what I mean? So when you're in the season with God, you bump up more levels. You're supposed to be multiplying, not adding up. You know what I mean? So that's the difference between the two paths. You may be like, man, I want to go get the fast money, I want to trap, do this. But at the end of the day, you're not going to get the same results you do if you go the legal way. You follow your passion. You do something that's going to be prosperous in the end, like investing. You do something you love to do, And I had to realize this, bro, because I was going through this path of like not knowing what I really wanted to do and knowing what I wanted to do, but also seeing what other people doing and trying to involve myself in that. And I'm realizing, like, man, you can't do what everybody else is doing because your path is different, And when you try to do what everybody else is doing, it never go right. That's because you're guided. You're meant to be doing shit that's way grander and way bigger than this, And God has a purpose for you. And when God has a purpose for you, you can't do the mundane things. When you have a purpose and when you have anointings over your life, you may notice, bro, you may see hella synchronicities, or you may always be the one getting in trouble, getting caught when they're doing shit. Or you may be that person where like God's always speaking to you through people. People always tell you anointed, or you powerful, or you this. Listen to that. God's always guiding you. And I had to pay attention to that, bro. Like, man, there's some niggas in the hood right now that's really chosen, really meant to do great things, but they around the wrong crowd, so they can't see their true potential. And some niggas around them can see their true potential and won't let them see it, so they'll keep them. You know what I mean? You need to make sure that you know who you hanging around, know who you're around. I'm not saying you got to start moving sneaky with niggas, but just know who you dealing with any person. This person be a stealer, a liar, a thief, or this person cheats on his girlfriend, this person cheats. I don't trust no nigga that think about it. If your man, if your man claim he love his girl and he cheats on her, what the hell you think he gonna do to you? And she giving him pussy, she giving him attention, money, and all that. You feel me? So like I'm just coming to like God's definitely putting me in a revelation period where I'm just learning a lot of things about myself and learning a lot about the message I'm giving to y'all. Some of y'all can use this, some of y'all don't give a fuck. But there's a purpose of why you're here, and you just need to hone into what you're supposed to be doing. Don't get so caught up in the everyday things. The true key to happiness is solving your own problems, man. And it's not really doing what you want to do, doing what you gotta do. You feel me? Like, I feel like if you solve your own problem, that's how you truly become happy. Like, let's say that you have depression, or you don't have a good body, or whatever it is. When you solve these problems about yourself, you get you happiness. I used to do, I'm kind of getting to the mindset now to stop thinking that I'm going to find happiness with something external from me, like materialistic, like money, a person, relationship, sex, drugs. You find happiness truly within yourself. That's why they say true love is a real thing. True happiness is a real thing within yourself, because that's where it all starts. It all starts within you. Like, if you really feel fulfilled in yourself, you feel at peace, and you love who you are, and you love and you accept yourself for all the work you put within yourself, you really enjoy the food more when you spend so much time making it. You know what I mean? So you really enjoy the results of your body, the fruits you labor, when you spend so much time working on yourself, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. And I want to say God has a weird way of working with you. You're not supposed to understand God. God doesn't want you to understand what He's doing in your life. He doesn't want you to understand the mission. One thing about God is He'll just throw you in the water and like hope you start swimming. God will throw you in the water and be like, swim. He ain't gonna show you how to do the stroke. He ain't gonna show you how to. He wants you to have faith in Him that you're not gonna drown. And I've been learning that, bro. Like, I be put in situations where I'm like, man, I'm feeling about to drown. Okay, just float. Just be calm. Trust in God. And I've been doing that more. I'm like, God been showing me and guiding me and revealing things to me that I never really would have paid attention to, because I'm having faith in Him, bro. You need to really, really realize who you are, especially if you're watching this video. You're still watching this video. Like, You know there's something within you that's so powerful that you're scared of your own potential. Some people are scared of your potential and won't tell you. God's a powerful God. God will never lie to you. He will never lead you astray. He will never lead you down a path you're not supposed to go. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your inner guidance, bro. It's constantly guiding you. It's constantly showing you the way. And once you really lock into this, it's over, bro. Nobody can tell you nothing. Once you're so sure of yourself and you're so locked in within yourself and you build yourself on a different level, nobody can take that from you. That's when you become powerful. Because the only time you become less powerful is when people can sway your judgment. They can sway your mindset. They can control you. God is the only one that should be able to sway your boat, persuade you. What the devil will give you, he can take away tomorrow. What God will give you, it lasts forever. You gotta know the difference between, black rice and white rice. You know what I mean? Tell the difference, Sometimes you think it's God giving it to you, but it's the devil. What God got for you, not a soul can take it from you. What God got for you, not a soul can take it from you. Once you realize this and you internalize this, man, everything around you changes. God will change your life in a heartbeat if you let him. In a good way or a bad way. Sometimes you're going down the wrong path, God will forcibly talk to you. It's like this. You are in the driver's seat, God's in the passenger, and the devil's in the back. God's in the passenger talking in your ear like, hey, take the left, take the right, turn the right. He's the driver instructor. The person in the back is like the naughty friend, right? Hey, bro, turn the music up, turn the music down, hit that nigga, drive faster, speed up. That's the devil in the back. God is the one, his voice is not loud, it's subtle. It's right next to you, he's letting you know what to do. Sometimes, God gonna have to grab that wheel. God gonna have to turn the wheel for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes he might let you crash. God gonna let you crash and let you get hurt. You end up in the hospital, then you're gonna learn your lesson. You're gonna mold, you're gonna be growing through that whole season of you going through that period. You know what I mean? The devil's like your ego, and your intuition like your inner voice, like God in the passenger. Start listening to that inner voice, that small voice that you ignore all the time. Because we listen to that ego, the loud one, the loud voice in our head, the one that we hear loudly, but that little voice like, hey, do this, go work out, go do that. We don't listen to that one. Turn left, turn right. That's the one that's your intuition. The one that's loud, hey nigga, hit that nigga, da-da-da-da-da. That's the devil. We listen to the one that's loud. Once you start to really, and I've been noticing, I've been following my inner guidance, my inner intuition, what it's telling me to do. Every time I tell me it's telling me to go do something, and even if I don't want to do it, I do it. It's like I'm living a more life of luck, you could say, or I'm more blessed, because it's really like a cheat code. We all have the cheat code, we just don't like to use it. You listen to that inner guidance that whenever it tells you to do something, whether it tells you to stop smoking, or go outside, go run, go work out, go do this, everything changes once you start following that inner guidance, man. But I ain't gonna talk your ear off, bro. I really appreciate getting back on here talking to y'all. I really hope y'all take care of yourselves, raise your vibrations, just keeping your mind on point, man, and following God and listen to what he's telling to tell you, man. If you listen for this long of the video, man, go check out my podcast, Alchemist Podcast, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I got more bangers for y'all. I love you, Alchemist gang. Y'all are going up. We going up this year, man. Keep taking care of yourselves. And I'm out. Peace.